They tried to set me up. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like he saw us. It's like, yeah, they have you on video and stuff. I said, can I see the video? Send it my way. Because something's not adding up, Steven. No, ma'am. You guys dropped a $5,000 statue. Oh, when the police was rolling up, I heard some sirens. It said, whoop. What did it sound like? Whoop, whoop. Like, for 1, I trespassed. For 2, I stole. For 3, broken property. That's 3 felonies. Hey guys, it's me, Kayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, for today's video, I have a quick story time for you guys. And if you would like to keep watching, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your post notifications, and comment down any video ideas you guys would like me to try. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Breathe for this one because they tried to set me up. Yes, ma'am. I used to walk home with these group of girls, and it took me a while to get home. I was really supposed to be riding the bus, but there was no bus route that dropped me off. It dropped me off in another neighborhood, and I guess my mom didn't want me to take that bus route for some reason. But so I walked home, and it took me at least 15 to 20 minutes walking home. So I would walk with these girls, and they lived in this apartment complex. So I would walk with them. Well, some of them lived in an apartment complex, so we would walk through the apartment complex and just drop each one off until I'm by myself. But so within this apartment complex, they had a leasing office in the front, and they had balloons and decorations out there to make it look all pleasant and appealing to the eye, right? So me and we're gonna call her Braids, because she always wore braids. So me and Braids are walking, and one day we decide to go up to the leasing office. We never go inside. Keep in mind, we never go inside. And they had these balloons on the side of their building, so me and her, we took them. I took one, she took one, and we did this over a series of days. We did it like 2 or 3 times that we did it, and we would just take it and run. I'm like, we got balloons, We really weren't supposed to be doing that. For 1, we didn't live there. For 2, it was trespassing. For 3, we stole balloons. But hey, don't judge, cause so we take the balloons, and I just go home with it. That's the end of the story. So then it was like a couple of days later, we decide to go. Like, you want a balloon? Oh, they got no balloons. Let's go. So we went up to there, and we took one off of the these post things, and we start playing with it. And then this man comes out of the building, and he's just standing there like. And so me and her, we start running. Yes, ma'am. Cause we got caught. We got caught taking the balloon. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, he saw us. But we didn't get in trouble that day, of course. But yeah, so we gotta lay low, right? No. We didn't lay low at all. A couple of days later, I can't remember if she was walking home with me or not, but a couple of days later, I would be walking home, normal routine walking home, and I think some boys was with us, and they had Monopoly money, and there was an ice cream truck sitting right in front of the leasing office, right in front of the parking lot area, and they had the Monopoly money. They were terrorizing this woman. They was like, we want some ice cream, we want some chips, we want this and that. And they were trying to buy it with the Monopoly money. And the lady's like, no, I'm not giving you nothing. You better get off my truck. You don't have no money. Bye. She's like, you ain't got no money? Goodbye. Hit the road, cause you're not getting nothing from me. You're not. No, ma'am. But I was like, what are y'all doing? She's not about to give y'all no ice cream with some Monopoly money. Are y'all crazy? So they was really doing the most, and they started kicking her truck, and they threw the Monopoly money in the truck, and I'm just like, yo, and I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, y'all are wild, mo. Y'all gonna get in trouble. They just kept doing that, and I was with them, right? And so then she was like, okay, y'all want to be disrespectful, y'all want to do that, I'm gonna call the police. Yep, it's time to go. Pack it up. Pack it up. Hit the road. Peace out. She's like, I'm gonna call the police. So she gets her phone, and the boy is still there, and I heard she say she was calling the police, but I'm like, Alright, I think it's time for me to go, but I didn't leave just yet because I'm like, is she really gonna call the police like on some little kids? But the boy's like, you're not calling the police, and you're not about to call the police, you're wild. And for what? We just want some ice cream, like you can't give us free ice cream. And so she calls the police, and they came pretty quick too. So when the police was rolling up, I heard some sirens. It said whoop. What it sound like? Whoop whoop. So when the police officers was rolling into the parking lot, I was like this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm leaving. Yes, I am. So I started walking fast. I'm like, I don't have time because they already suspicious about somebody stealing on their property, and I don't even live there. So I'm definitely gonna. I don't want no police activity. Not today. So anyways, so then a couple of days, I think it was like 2 days later, I'm in class. I can't remember exactly what class I am. And me and Braids had class together. So, you know, in the morning, just doing our work or whatever, I hear over the intercom, can I please have Kayla and Braids to the office? Can I please have Kayla and Braids to the office? I looked at her. She looked at me. And we're just like, okay. I'm just like, they want me to go to the office? I was like, ooh, okay. So we get up and go. We're walking down the hallway. It's like, what if like, are they going to talk about the balloons, or what's going? Why do they need us? Like, I don't understand. She's like, I don't know, girl. Maybe it was the balloons. I'm like, oh Lord, Jesus. So like, we get in there, and the principal's in there. She's sitting like this. We come in, and she's looking us up and down like, hello, girls. How are you? And I'm like, we're good. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm just like, good morning. How are you? And I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, hello. How are you? It's like, so this is what's gonna happen, or this is what's going on. We had a complaint from this apartment complex that you two were on their property trespassing, and you guys went into their office, their leasing office, and was play fighting or something, and you guys dropped a $5,000 statue. We did what? $5,000 statue? Nah, bruh. In the 6th grade? Nah, bruh. Nah, G. So I'm like, wait. I thought she was gonna be like, oh yeah, you guys stole their balloons, you guys can't be on the property no more. When she said $5,000 statue, I said, wait a minute. I said, no, I did not. We did not.
That is not correct.
They was just like, you did. You guys went into the leasing office and you dropped the $5,000 statue, and like, you guys are gonna get in real trouble. I said, in trouble? For what? I did not do that. The only thing that we did was took balloons. And so I was like, she was like, yeah, they have you on video and stuff. I said, can I see the video? Send it my way, because something's not adding up, Steven. No, ma'am. I said, send it my way. And she's like, well, we don't have the footage right now. I said, so you don't have proof? Because that was not me. That was not me. No, I've never been inside that leasing office in my whole entire life. I don't even know what color the walls are, much less a $5,000 statue. I don't even know what the statue looked like. What are you talking about?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And the girl, she's like, yeah, we didn't go in there. I don't know what they're talking about. I have no clues. And in my head, all I thought was, what if they called my mom? Like, what if they called her? And I'm just like, bro, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what else to do, because like, that's the end. That's the last day y'all gonna see me. That's the last day. Forget about Julie. Forget about that, girl. I'm gonna be done. And I said, you can check the videos, you can, and I'm gonna see it too, because I was not on that video. I've never been inside that leasing office in my life. And they was like, well, it doesn't matter because you guys were still on their property, so, and we have your names. I said, you have our names? They know our names. They know our names. Who told them our names? And she was like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I said, oh, so we have a snitch in our group. We have a snitch.
Ooh, he's snitching.
We need to get her out. Because like, who told you that we even went inside the building? Who told you to have our names in your mouth? First of all, Third of all, you don't even know what happened. Like, but you're just gonna, you see how you just quick to give up her name. But then she's just like, so I said, so what is gonna happen from here? Because I'm 100% sure that I did not do that. I said, yes, we took the balloons like a couple of times, but we never been inside that leasing office. And she was just like, well, they're not gonna press charges, right? They're not gonna press charges because you guys are kids, but they said that if you do come back on their property again, be detained and they will press charges. And I said, okay, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm never gonna step foot on that property again because I don't have time. And in my head, I don't even care about the statue because it's just like, I know I didn't do it, but like all in my head I'm like, bro, please don't tell my mom. Like, I'm so happy. I don't know why she didn't tell her mom. I don't know why like, but my mom, she did not know. And we brought him back to class. I was like, $5,000. Who, I don't know, like, I was like, who told? Who gave up our names? Because we didn't even do that. And she was like, yeah, girl, I don't even know. One thing about me, if I know I didn't do something, I'm gonna keep asking questions. I'm gonna find out every single detail because that's my life and that's my name that you're putting in jeopardy. For what, ma'am? For what? Because I didn't do it. So I'm gonna find out who did it. Yes, Nancy Drew on the loose. Because we're gonna solve this problem. And then the fact that they didn't even show us the video. Like, you can clearly see that it's not us because I know it wasn't us because we didn't go in there. So like, that's suspicious. That's very suspicious. So at the end of the day, we're walking home again, and the girls who are walking with me in braids, and one of the girls was like, and I never really liked this girl because she wasn't our friend, but she was one of the girls who walked with us. Like, we always butt heads. Like, we weren't really cool, but we didn't really like have a problem with each other either. But like, so we're walking, and so she's just like, did y'all get in trouble? Like, what do you mean, did we get in trouble? And so she's just like, oh, did y'all get in trouble because they said that you went in the leasing office and broke a statue? I said, who told you that, ma'am? Who told you that? And she's just like, oh, well, they asked, and she lives in this apartment complex, so she was like, they asked me what was your guys' name. I said, hold on, so you gave them our name? She was like, yeah, like, they asked me because you guys took the balloons, and I thought you guys went in there. You thought. Interesting. I said, we never went in there. And why did you even give us their names? Why did you even give them our names when you didn't even see us go in there? She was like, well, they just asked me. I said, well, you should have said you didn't know because we didn't do it and we could have gotten in big trouble. She was like, well, I don't care. I was just like, they just asked me, so I just told them. I said, well, next time you shouldn't put my name in your mouth because you're creating unnecessary problems that never needed to occur. If you didn't even say anything, you could have been like, I don't know their names. No, I didn't see them. If you really cared. And she's like, well, I would just say, I said, no, sorry. Don't do it. No. And she's just like, well, you guys shouldn't have been stealing the balloons. Like, who are you? Who are you to tell us what to, yes, we shouldn't have been, we shouldn't have been doing it, but who are you to, you never saw us go in that leasing office? You never seen us go in there, so what are you talking about? I don't understand. She's like, well, okay. And I just walked home because I'm like, yep. And after that day, that's when we started really having problems because I'm like, yo, you're a whole op, like, you're a snitch. So then after that, she told her mom, and she came back to me. She's like, did you tell your mom? I was like, why would I tell my mom? She was like, oh, I was just asking because I told my mom. I said, you told your mom? What if your mom, and all this thoughts started going through my head, what if your mom want to talk to my mom and this and that? She was like, no, she's just like, as long as we didn't do it, there's nothing to worry about. I was like, okay, girl. Up to this day, I didn't tell my mom because until right now, because I don't have no time. I don't have time to get in double trouble. In the 6th grade, me, no. So I'm just like, no, my mom doesn't know. She don't need to know. And so she's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, it is okay. It's very much okay. And so that was basically the end of the story. Like, after that day, we didn't even walk on that side. Eventually, we did start walking back on there, but I never really walked through the apartment complex. But after that day, and a couple of weeks after, I walked on the other side of the street. I said, yep, you're going to catch me over here. Yes, I am. You can have your balloons. You can have them. I'm walking on that side. Yes, I am. Fight for my life, okay?
Girl, bye.
But yeah, so that was basically the end of this story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every time that I post another video. And please comment down below any new video ideas you guys would like me to try. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
What do you mean this is it?